So I've just done the second round of lateral truing on this wheel that I'm building, and I'm gonna do the second round of radial truing. But before I do that, I'm going to relieve the tension in the spokes. So I start at the hole where the valve is, and I grab these really hard, and I'm gonna relieve any tension that's in there. And like I might have said before, this hurts my hands. I could probably wear gloves. I'm doing this really hard, because I don't want any surprises later when I ride the bike. As soon as I ride the bike down the street, it ruins the true. So sometimes when I'm doing this, I hear some pinging. Man, that hurts my hands. I think next time I do this, I'm going to put on some gloves. These are 13 gauge spokes. This happens to be 36 hole. Okay. So now I'm ready to do some radial truing. So I move this arm here to either side. I'll do both, but it doesn't matter what I start with. I'm going to get this flat, and I'm going to bring it up close, and let's see what we got here. I'm looking at the daylight under the rim to see what I'm starting out with, and it's already pretty nice because this is the second round. There does appear to be one lump where it goes up. Now, if I'm doing this and there's just one part of the rim that's going up, I would need to loosen the spokes at that point, as opposed to tightening the spokes at all the other places. But remember I said I want to put myself in a position to tighten these spokes. I'm biased because I want to tighten these spokes. So what I'm going to do is just the official way how you do radial truing of a rim, and just spin this until it scratches. It's not scratching yet. There's a bit of a scratch. A little bit. There we go. There's some action. Okay, so I got a scratch. So I want to know what spokes, where the scratching is. Okay, so there's the scratching. Starts here. So I'll put my finger on this spoke. So it just looks like it's just these two. So when the rim is too far out over here, I tighten both sides. And this is pretty minor, so I'm just going to tighten it 3/16. And this nipple wrench sure likes to get stuck on there. So that's a problem. I'm going to put my finger on the one that needs a 3/16 tightening. Maybe I'll go back to the nipple wrench that wasn't getting stuck, but this is a cheap Chinese nipple wrench, and it was possibly stripping the nipple. If I see it start to strip the nipple, I'm going to put this nipple wrench away. So I'm wanting to tighten 3/16. So there's an 1/8 and 3/16, and it was not stripping the nipple. So now I'll listen for more scratching. There's some, just a little bit. That's really minor. It's actually just at this one. So I kind of need to make a balance adjustment here. So right where the scratch is, I'm going to tighten this one a small amount. And then the two spokes on the other side, I'm going to cut that adjustment in half. So this one here needed a minor adjustment, which would be 3/16. So there's an 1/8, there's 3/16. And on the other side, I'm going to do half of that. So it's just a little less than an 1/8. So less than an 1/8. And let's see if that even made a difference. Still scratching. So I need to make a larger adjustment. So let's, starting the thinking all over again, let's see where it's scratching. It's this one here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten all three 3/16. There's an 1/8, 3/16, an 1/8, 3/16, an 1/8, 3/16, and hopefully that will make it from stop scratching. It did. Okay, so now I'm just going to look for more scratching. Okay, so this is going really well. It's pretty tight in a good way. So let's see, did I hear a little bit of scratch there? Yes, I did. Just a little bit right there. Just a little bit. These two, I'm going to tighten both these just a little bit, which is an 1/8. Tightening an 1/8. Tightening an 1/8. Okay, so now I haven't done this in a while, so I'm going to do it now, and I'm going to put on gloves. So it's hurting my hands. These gloves are really greasy. And these gloves are goat skin, so I don't think that'll hurt the spokes. Like I say, I want to get the twisted up spokes relieved now as opposed to when I'm riding the bike. Okay, so here we go, really hard. Yeah, that's nice with the gloves. Yeah, I'm doing it really hard. And the spokes can handle it. Spokes can definitely handle it. The rim can probably handle it. Because this is going to definitely happen when I'm riding the bike, so I may as well do it now. Definitely need gloves for this. Yeah, I'm hearing all kinds of pinging. Okay, that's gone all the way around.